Okay, and this is SAMe, okay, and methionine is an amino acid, and this is a molecule that is found in almost all animal cells, okay, and one reason it has virtually no side effects is because you're putting something in your body that's already there. You know, everything else, you know, food, drugs, all this kind of stuff, you're putting a foreign substance in, and it may or may not agree with you, and the body will try to metabolize it and get rid of it, but here you're swallowing something that's already found in your body. This happens to be the top-selling antidepressant in Italy. And so this goes back, now this is dated somewhat, 2003. They did a meta-analysis of 76 studies, quite a number of studies, and found equal in efficacy to prescription antidepressants treating major depression, but much better tolerated, virtually no side effects. But there are some problems. Okay, the biggest problem is that in Canada and in Europe and England and some other places, when you start treatment with SAMe, they start by giving you injections of this. Because if you take it orally, it gets degraded as it's going through your intestine and liver and all that kind of stuff. And so that's why to treat major depression, you've got to take these really high doses. It'll say on the package, take 400 to 1600, but a lot of people have said take 400 or maybe 800 milligrams a day, but that won't treat major depression. So what they do is they do IV dosing for the first couple of weeks in Europe, and then once the depression starts to lift, then they switch to oral dosing. There will never be IV available SAMe in the United States, and the reason for this is because it costs about $600 million to get FDA approval from start to finish. And you could patent the delivery mechanism, but you can't patent the product because it's a naturally occurring molecule. And so basically what I'm saying is no drug company is going to put the money into it because they won't be able to make enough money. Okay? So you can go to Europe if you want to. I actually had a patient who was going to move to France, and she was going to try doing this. But orally is expensive. It's as expensive or more expensive than antidepressants, especially if you get generic antidepressants. God, you can go to Walmart, you can get a month's supply of Prozac for $4. So here we're talking, it's really very expensive. But the payoff is that it has virtually no side effects. Okay. Now, let's go back to our first class. As psychologists, can you recommend these for people who are depressed? No. Absolutely, yes. Yep, you can. You can. Absolutely. But remember, you have to tell a person all available empirically supported treatments, because this is an option, okay? It is an option, and you can say these are the treatments. I would advise, doing a very careful evaluation, make sure they don't have bipolar illness. I would advise them you might want to consult with your physician about this, but this is in that realm of empirically validated treatments. Some of the literature says it can increase homocysteine, so you need to take B vitamins, but that does not appear to be the case. But it was first used to treat osteoarthritis, and it can treat that. But what they found by accident is it also treated depression. So it's one of these drugs that was initially used to treat arthritis, but they just accidentally found out that it treated depression.